Hi, everybody. I'm Taylor Carrick with Minnesota Festivals. We're the organization that is bringing back the taste of Minnesota. I'm also publisher of Dispatch, a arts and culture publication here in the Twin Cities that's been going on for over a year now, which we're really proud of. We've been celebrating a lot of the excellent arts and culture that happens here in the Twin Cities, and part of that celebration is bringing a festival back to downtown Minneapolis. I remember coming here for that infamous Smashing Pumpkins concert that happened at Block E several years ago, and 100,000 people and I saw them at the height of their popularity, and it was one of the reasons that we wanted to move to Minneapolis at the time. And we want to keep that type of event going for people that live in Minneapolis, St. Paul, the areas around here and throughout the whole state. So we've been working hard to put together a lot of programming that taps into the history of Taste of Minnesota, and like the memories I have of the event and Blois's memories that he has of the event. We want to have music, we want to have food, but we also want to celebrate the things that we've been doing really well in the last 10, 20 years. So the first thing we want to talk about is the music that's going to be coming. It's a free show, and free fun for everyone is what we're really pushing down here on Nicollet Mall and 3rd and 4th. The music component of it for July 2nd, we have an act that we're going to announce a little later, but then our headliner for the 2nd is going to be Third Eye Blind, who we're really excited about. And then the headliners for the 3rd, that Monday, are going to be Uncle Kracker, and then Big Boy from Outkast is coming. Very exciting to have that all happening, again, for free. In addition to that, we have a lot of other programming too. We have our friends from First Wrestling here who've been doing tremendous work with pro wrestling, bringing that back and making the state a hotbed for wrestling. They'll be on hand with all the local talent that they have. We also have a lot of arts programming that'll happen. We're a visual arts center. We want to celebrate that too. We also have food on hand. We're going to be talking a lot about the strength of our foodie community here, and we have Andrew Zimmern as our food ambassador to help us make sure we have some good food offerings. And then we also want to make sure that we celebrate all of it with beer for people to drink while they're watching the music. And so our flagship sponsor this year is Surly, and we'll have beers from other Minnesota breweries as well. So we're bringing all that to Nicollet Mall, over to 3rd, over to 4th, a free event. And continuing the tradition for Taste of Minnesota for years to come. And I'll hand it back over. Thanks. And this is gonna fall whoever had this, so let's just make sure. Yeah! Get it.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Taylor, to Dispatch for helping to coordinate, to First Wrestling, the whole team at Taste of Minnesota. When they first brought this concept to me in my office, I think it was like January or February, and the first question that I asked was, this year, you're going to pull all of these people and this big vision together in this short period of time? But the thing is that the Taste of Minnesota has got this beautiful nostalgia to it. How many of you out there have been to Taste of Minnesota before? Well, here's the thing. Not only is it coming back, it's coming back to downtown Minneapolis, to Nicollet Mall. It is entirely free. You're going to be able to listen to exceptional music, have wonderful food. Third Eye Blind, which, by the way, I'm a pretty big fan of, is coming. And so I've got friends back from the East Coast where I grew up that are going to be flying out here to check out Third Eye Blind, hang out in the beautiful Minneapolis summers. This is going to be something really special. And so there's a whole lot of people that worked very hard to make all of this happen. And by the way, there's a whole lot of work left to go, but I think what this is emblematic of is a city that's on the rebound. It's a city that's coming back. It's the, when we rebound, when we get back, this is not getting back to the old normal. We're attracting new events, new talent, new kinds of experiences. And that's what this Taste of Minnesota is all about. So the entertainment is going to be exceptional, the food is there, and it's all free. You can come out right here to Nicollet Mall to enjoy some exceptional acts and food all in one place. This is a big deal for Minneapolis. This is a big deal for Minnesota. It's coming back. Thank you so much. Let's keep the momentum going.
Councilmember Rainville.
The council member for this area, by the way, a huge promoter of downtown, is Councilmember Michael Rainville. Give it up for him.
Well, downtown is back, and nothing proves it more like Taste of Minnesota Festival coming back. Regrets from fellow council member Lisa Goodman, who also represents half of downtown. She's unable to attend. She's actually out visiting fire stations today. Today is National Firefighters Day, so Lisa's out helping do that. But I saw Phil here from one of our great city staff that's helping organize this. This would not happen without the great staff from the city of Minneapolis. Let's give all the city staff an applause. So thanks again for the festival operators. Thanks for the sponsors of the festival. I want to emphasize that there is something for all ages down here, and I'm thinking about coming out of retirement to get in that wrestling match.
Steve Kramer.
Well, thank you. I'm Steve Kramer. I'm the president and CEO of the Minneapolis Downtown Council. The mayor's been on fire all day from his state of the city, and I want to see Rainville in that wrestling outfit. I'll be here for Taste of Minnesota for no other reason than that. But my only point today is that this was going to be an incredibly busy and active summer downtown anyway. I mean, just all kinds of things going on. No reason not to come downtown and enjoy professional sports, professional theater, live music, activities on Nicollet, just everything you can imagine. And then to layer on top of that, the return of Taste of Minnesota, this iconic event that I certainly remember going to when I first moved here, many, many years ago, to have it back in our town, in Minneapolis, on Nicollet, combined with everything else that's going to be going on this summer. There's no reason for everyone in the state of Minnesota not to be down here at some point during the summer of 2023. So I just can't wait. It's going to be a wonderful event. Hats off to the organizers. They pulled this off in just an incredible record time. It's going to be a wonderful event, and we're going to support it every way we possibly can. So thanks all for being here.
Our final speaker is none other than maybe the greatest promoter of Minneapolis ever since Prince has left us, Fancy Ray.
Hello! I said hello! My name is Fancy Ray McCloney, and I am the best looking man in comedy. Taste of Minnesota! I said to Taste of Minnesota! Big bang, wang dang doodle. Let's get on down and shake it like a noodle. You can twist it like a twister, you can top it like a top. Let's get lined to the bunny hop. I need a bride, I am a groom. The Taste of Minnesota is back. A wop, bop, loo, bop, a lot, bam, boom. Now, when I say taste of, you say Minnesota. Taste of Minnesota. No, taste of Minnesota. The Taste of Minnesota is back. Come on, another round of applause. I want you to know, free rides on the buses and lines to and from the event. Free rides, free fun, free music, a good time for everyone. The Taste of Minnesota. The Taste of Minnesota. One more time. The Taste of Minnesota is back.
Questions, comments, singing, whatever you need. So, Taylor, do you want to talk about the map?
So this is the first year downtown. We're hoping to make a multi-year commitment to this footprint. We're going to be up and down Nicollet from Washington down to 5th, cross streets on 3rd and 4th, And then our main stage for Big Boy and folks like that will be in the parking lot over here on 3rd.
Fourth of July weekend, when are the Minneapolis fireworks, and will the two be correlating, or will there be any conflicts?
If there are fireworks, there'll be an independent event to be announced by another group or organization later. We do know that the Twins are in town that weekend, and Target Field has done fireworks over that holiday weekend before, so to be determined. And we'll have other musical acts, the food, other Minnesota beers. Announcements will be coming over the next 4 or 5 weeks.
Maybe road closures around here?
Yeah, Nicollet Mall will be closed, and then we're working with city staff, public safety to make sure that roads are closed and traffic's there. But transit will be available and bring people here as well.
Can you address the public safety component? Just how PD's gonna everything under control and
We got to be bullish on bringing stuff fun downtown. The event's from noon to 8. It's a family event, and as you can see, the city's a partner here. We're not going to talk about the public safety plan because that's why it's there, so that you don't see it. Mayor?
Let me just take that too, because we follow the facts and data when things aren't good, but we also got to follow the facts and data when things are really going well. And right now, the city is coming back in fine form, specifically in the area of crime. I'll say it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Crime is down in just about every single category, from carjackings to homicides to shootings to theft. Crime is down. And so, that's the message that is not just the narrative we're pushing, that's the truth. And so I know that people are going to want to be here, are going to want to enjoy what is an incredible city. And we can't wait to see people a part of this amazing event.
So Minnesota Festivals is the one that's gonna own and operate it?
Say that again. Sorry.
Minnesota Festivals?
Yes.
And how, I know there was a bill associated to pay for some of this. Is that still the funding?
We'll figure out the legislature, but the event will go on regardless. Feel free to enjoy some samosas from Chef Jojo. We'll be in touch. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.